Hey guys, and welcome back to episode number 2 of this little mini Inktober series I've been doing. Little disclaimer, I don't really like sharing my opinions on this platform too much, just because I'm better at expressing myself in writing. I think, I don't know, you can go back and edit what you're saying to make sure that it's not too abrasive or whatever, because I don't know, sometimes I drop some pretty abrasive things, and I definitely don't want to offend anybody. Mostly I just want to talk about something more than just, the usual mundane things I talk about in my other videos. And this video I want to talk about the little controversy that was going on a couple years ago. Was it last year or 2 years? I don't know, I don't remember. But basically, the creator of Inktober said some things that really made people mad and rubbed people the wrong way for very valid reasons, I think, and I guess I'm just gonna talk about that. I'm open to discussion, but I don't know if I mentioned in this recording or not, because this is harder than I thought it would be and I've had to do a lot of takes. I think I don't really want to have to defend myself in the comments, you know what I mean? I'm not here to argue, I just want to talk. So basically this is what the creator said. The spirit of Inktober is self-improvement, and there's no better way to master your craft than to draw without a safety net. Working digitally usually means using Control-Z a bunch so you get your line just right, and that can enable someone to develop bad drawing habits. There's no feeling like making a permanent line and knowing you can't change it without consequence. I think that's how you improve and get better, because every ink line that's put down on your paper forces you to think, commit, and adapt. No one is going to stop you from doing Inktober on your iPad, just know that you're missing out on the full experience of Inktober. And in general, I don't agree with this person. I just don't agree. It just feels in general, the message is it feels like we're being looked down on as digital artists, we chose the easy way or whatever, you know what I mean? In general, this message feels like it's trying to say that traditional art is harder than digital art, and if you're a digital artist you're lazy or whatever, you know what I mean? So we're just gonna break it down one by one. So he starts with, the spirit of Inktober is self-improvement, and there's no better way to master your craft than to draw without a safety net. Working digitally usually means using Control-Z a bunch so you get your line just right, and that can enable someone to develop bad drawing habits. So I definitely don't agree with this. I don't really understand what bad drawing habit you could develop from using Control-Z a bunch, because of course, growing up, I drew all the time, and I drew on paper until I got a tablet, and still I go back to paper sometimes just because it's associated to I don't know, I did that as a kid, so as an adult, I smell the pencils and the paper and the sounds it makes. It's just very relaxing, and I really enjoy it. But it's definitely more of a hobby to me than something serious I'm trying to pursue, the digital art is. And I, despite all this digital art, I definitely don't think I have bad traditional art drawing habits. I think I'm fine. And I'd never really heard of anybody saying they've gotten a bad I don't know, maybe it's just because I don't have that experience, but I don't understand how you can develop bad habits from using a tool, as, Control-Z is literally, it's just a tool, which I think mainly is used to save time. It certainly is not going to draw the line for you, just save you the time it takes to erase your line, because if you're sketching traditionally, you're gonna be erasing, you know what I mean, or using a light box to go over to clean up your sketches and stuff, which it's the same as using layers and stuff in Photoshop. I don't know, I just don't agree with this. I think it's stupid to shit on Control-Z just because it saves time. I don't know. We'll just move on to the next part. There's no feeling like making a permanent line and knowing you can't change it without consequence. I think that's how you improve and get better, because every ink line that's put down on your paper forces you to think, commit, and adapt. And I guess I can agree with that. I think that's pretty you know, true. You definitely can still go back and like erase your lines, for sure. It's not easy, but you know, I do it all the time. Yeah, I think that's pretty. That's an all right statement. I think I can agree with that. No one is going to stop you from doing Inktober on your iPad. Just know that you're missing on the full experience of Inktober. And this one definitely I feel is what like pissed people off the most. Because to like Inktober, the challenge itself is not just that it's traditional art. Like there's so much more to Inktober than just the fact that it's traditional. It's pushing your limits, okay, because like coming home and drawing every single day, especially with ink, okay, because you gotta like clean up, like it's a clean drawing and like your lines have to matter and blah blah blah. Like it's, you know, it's rough and like, I don't know, it's not just about being traditional. Just everything about Inktober is a challenge, not just that it's traditional. So I think it's stupid that he had to add that. I feel like it's condescending and unnecessary. Like it's definitely screaming, I think digital art is easy and traditional art is hard and better. Like, you know what I mean? Oh man, like I hope that nobody got like really upset about this and like decided to, I don't know, ditch what they were trying to achieve and switch to another thing just because of this message. That would be a real shame, because you definitely, if you're going to do Inktober digitally, you know, it's not going to be easy, okay? Like, it's not going to be any easier than doing it on paper. It might take you less time because you have blessed Control-Z to, like, not sit there 1,000 years trying to erase the fucking line that you drew a minute ago or whatever. Yeah, I think I've about summarized what I wanted to say. Yeah, I definitely want to keep this one a little bit shorter because in previous takes, for sure, I think it was a little bit too long and there was too much of me like getting mad and talking around in circles. So I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. I think I'm proud of this take, and let me know if maybe I misunderstood some things or whatever. If you want to talk in the comments, like I'm down for a good conversation. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and I'll see you guys for the next one.